Hello everyone. So in last video we have completed the name range. So in this video we are going to study how to prepare a list box, combo box, data validation and index and list using index function. So then we are going to select which is most convenient for our dashboard. So first we'll go with I will create one sheet to show the list box. So in this sheet only we are going to prepare list box, combo box and the list using index function. So for list, that is normally the name itself tells list of items or list of names, list of IDs, something like that. So in order to create a list box, we have to enable developer mode. I have already enabled developer mode. So if it is not there in your Excel, then you have to go to file option. In file option there is options there. In more option icon is there, you click on that options, then go to customize ribbon. In customize ribbon you are having um, main tabs, and main tabs you are having developer. So by default it will be unticked. You have to click on developer tab to activate that in the ribbon and click on OK. Your developer option will come here. So for list box, combo box, we should have a reference number. So without that reference we can't have it. So I will put it here in list box we are going to prepare, and we are going to prepare a combo box also. Yeah, so I will create one reference number here. So for example, reference number normally related is a serial number of the employees. So in the edited dataset, this is what I'm going to use it for my dashboard anyways. So there is no serial number column. So I will create one serial number column for the reference. So I will add one row, a column in front of the employee name it as serial number, and I will just drag it. So these are the serial numbers. Normally we are having we're going to write serial number in front of employee name before employee name column, but this is required when we since we are going to add search box in the 8th step, that is relevant to have serial number in front of the employee name. So I am adding it here, serial number column. So this will be the reference for the list box. So I will just type 1 here for the time being, reference number 1. That means suppose if I am going to prepare list box of the employee name, Shivani name should get highlighted in that list box. So first I will go to developer tab. In that insert option there are two types are there, forms control and ActiveX control. I will go with the forms control. There you can see that list box is there. So from the forms control I will design a list box. So then right click on that, go to format control, input range. So input range, I want to create a list box of names of employees. So I will go to edited sheet, I will click on that employee name, then shift control down arrow. So I will create the input range. So this is the range of names. Then in cell link I will go click on cell link. Automatically it will navigate to the list box sheet where the list box is inserted. I will click on this A2 cell. So this is the range and this is the reference number. I will click on OK. So you can see here the list of names are there. If I click here as number 1 who is there in that sheet, first one of the data. So in the data set, first one is name is Shivani, that name get highlighted. So if I click here, automatically the corresponding number will highlight in reference number. So number 6, number 7, Kushal, like that. So if you click here 15, since it shows only 10 depending on how lengthy list box you have designed, or else you have to scroll down. So 15th name is Abhi. You can cross check. 15th name is Abhi. So this is your list box, how it works. So relevant employee name get highlighted. Next one is combo box. So combo box, so here the problem in list box is you have to drop down. If suppose if I say 125, it will not highlight the name. I have to scroll down to 125th name, then only I will get that name. So I have to manually scroll down. In combo box it is a little bit higher, means it will show the exact name of that 155th employee. So I will go to insert, I will click on the second one, that is combo box. In the form control I will drag it here, combo box, same steps, right click, you will get form control. In the form control again input range, I'll go to that edited sheet, shift control down arrow 2 to 1471, cell link again same A2 I will select, drop down. If you want to drop down, I want to see 8 names after that name. So that is the drop down lines. If you want 80, 100, that also you can do. I will keep it as it is because it is irrelevant for me now for the time being. I will click on OK. So again, once you click on OK, automatically reference number will become 0. Now if you type 1, so here you can see Shivani name automatically appears. If you click on this drop down icon, it will show 8 names from that number. So if I type 125, it will show Mukul Yadav directly. If you say 1000, it will give the name, but in list box you see you have to scroll down to 1000 row where Kiran's name is there. So comparing to list box, this is more convenient, I feel. Combo box is convenient, but the problem is the designing. This looks odd in your dashboard, so that's why we are not using these two functions. We are going with index function. So before that I will show how data validation works. So here, instead of typing it, if I get serial number as a drop down list, that will be convenient for me. So I will go to data tab. In order to add data validation, I'll go to data tab. So there is a data validation icon is there. I will click on that. In the dialog box open, in this allow section I will go with list. So list, I want serial numbers, not the names. I want the serial numbers. I'll go to edited. So serial number is there in the third column. So I will click here, C2 to C1471, that list I will get. So now what happens, I need not type, I can just select any name. So corresponding name will get highlighted in the combo box. So I can scroll up, scroll down, any name. So instead of type, so this will if you keep it open, this will give the idea what is the last number in that raw data set. So 1470 is the last data set, automatically it will get highlighted. So next one, so this is the data validation. So in this, till now we have studied list box, combo box and data validation, how to get the drop down icon. So next one will be index function.